Ooh. Look at the rares. Holy rares. Nice green, nice blue. Have never done geometry on tight color. That would be maybe a a goal of this sealed, but yeah. Let's see how this goes. White seems not that deep. Blue. Blue seems nice. Don't hate it. Black has nice removals. Red. Double soloist, nice. Double tone blast, awesome. Some decent red. Green. Green has some really nice cards as well. Double slot, awesome. Checking the golden cards. We have some possible removal in black that I can splash. Is this just like Simic and then like consider which color we splash? Could possibly be. Okay, let's start with good blue cards. Tight color is in. Don't mind any of this. And let's say that is for now. Then what else would we have? We would have two of this. We would have a royal treatment. Scientist, nude, all of this. Evolution, the 4-5. Colony, geometry, and then what else? I don't see the bigger point of planar engineering in this deck, other than getting to wisdom, I guess. But wisdom is not that great in this one, because it's just returning counter spells, which are kinda awkward, so we might consider on not playing the wisdom, but we will see. I think the wild is nice, especially when I'm playing a tight color. I think we can put that one in. Mascot can be in for sure. And then definitely the red has the removal. Black does not have bad one either. I'm looking at the black and I'm thinking like maybe I should splash black with this one. I think the Sky Coach ain't bad either. Question is, can I go for this mill plan? Since I might just be better off not playing it as a mill, but rather as a curve out deck. Since like I'm looking at this, I'm looking at all of this. It definitely feels like it has a possibility of being a curve out deck. I could maybe not play blue, but rather splash the blue. Okay, I wanna see that. I think this one is worth of a splash. So if I would be black, this is in. I don't think we have what it takes to make this work, but I don't know, I have two slots. It's not impossible. Then I guess I would have a Wander Off, I would have the Bitter Triumph, I would have the Adventurous Eater, I would have Pull from the Grave, I would have the Snake. Like the removal is way better with this. Poet would be in for sure, I guess the Colony can be an out. We would maybe not want to play the Sky Coach then, but rather send in the Pest. Additive Evolution is just so good. Two of this makes me really consider this one. I would play the Growth Curve. How do you beat the Growth Curve turn 2 with this guy? Like you Growth Curve this guy turn 2, it's a 5-5 coming in already. You gotta play Wilt in a hit or a bounce to actually be able on dealing with it. Mana looks nice. Mana looks really nice. Creature count is 15. I guess in this version I would not need a wild, but wild is not bad with the growth curve yet again. Would I ever be able on playing lower than 17 lands? Definitely instead of a blue, I would play this land, that's for sure. Since like for blue I'm splashing spells, not creatures. I only have one creature, but it's a 6-drop. Until 6 I should have it up. Definitely would wanna try to get in the practice. How much here again do I have to gain the life on? Around 6, but I'm thinking of maybe cutting Pull from the Grave from this deck. That I should not even play early with this, but rather just try to end the game. I think the practice does a lot. I don't know why, but this seems super clean to me. Rather than trying like being in Izzet, trying to make a tight color, which is like an amazing card, don't get me wrong. But the mana for this deck looks awesome. I don't know, I like the Sky Coach, but how to get it in, man? That's my question. I do like the Sky Coach card, but I think like everything else is more important. Only card I can see like cutting for it is the Send in the Past. I'm only worried about flooding with this deck since we don't have any flood proof. Like this deck does not draw cards in any way. It finds lands, but it doesn't draw cards. We have Scientists that can find a land. Maybe I should play 16 with this and actually play the Sky Coach. We have Scientists and Sky Coach finding lands. Cut a Swamp, do that. I think this is the deck. Now we have a flood proof as well by playing 16 lands. We'll have to mulligan, but I don't hate mulliganing. I have like a pretty good curve out possible. So yeah, let's go. Okay. On the play, I think we can keep this. Okay. Let's start. This opponent is thinking a lot for that turn 1. Drawing another land here definitely does suck. Let's go find another green. Definitely attacking. Yes. Sucks that we didn't have any 1s or 2s or 3s here, but it is what it is. Letting this one resolve. And another studio's first year. So they are definitely ramping with this one. Unfortunately for us, we did draw another land. So I'm not happy about that. I think attacking here doesn't make as much sense, so I'm just gonna play this and pass. Hopefully we can dodge the lands. Since, like I said, our deck does not have a way of like drawing extra or like avoiding the flood. Really good. That's an infinite blocker from them. They have a free attack here, if they are aware. They're not going for the free attack. Interesting. I think this is fine. And now, is it this or consent? I think I go for the 4-5 here. There's a better attack into them. So they did miss a 1 free life gain and having like a preparation spell here. Or dealing the damage to me if I would decide not to block. They might have the overrun spell. They are like calculating. Sorcery speed bounce. Interesting. Again a land for us. We are really unlucky on how many lands we are drawing this game, but it is what it is. Okay, taking 4, nice. And I'm gonna take my free pass. Scared of the overrun. Most likely do die to it, if they have it. Kinda good creature for them to have. Not liking my spots here. And they are actually messing up for not attacking with the studio's first year for many turns, but... or even blocking. They are not really playing the cleanest, I would say that. But it doesn't matter, they are gonna still win because this rare is pretty good. And I'm like floating here. Send in the past. Shadelock or send in the past? They most likely do have the land, so I think I would rather Shadelock here. Let's play the land. And just pass. Man, this one did outgrow all my creatures already. Okay. Finally they're deciding to read their cards. I'm not gonna block this too, because they are the only ones that can return at a moment. If they have -3/-3, I think I would wanna block here. I think this will have to be my block. Could be a pull from the grave, the easiest one ever, but like, can I play around that? No. Making a creature a 5/5. Okay. That went well for us. I need to draw a removal if I want to have a chance for either of these two. I think they do have pull from the grave, unfortunately. Any other card rather than land would have been nice here. Okay, let's start with the attack. This on a pass. I think I attack with this too. Ten damage is a lot if it does happen. Okay. Is this a wipe? What's happening over here? Is there any other logical explanation rather than, hey, this is a wipe? They're like doing that because it's a wipe. I'm gonna go for this in any way. Like, I'm gonna make them have to keep a wipe. Yeah, it is a wipe. At least they have to like wipe their board as well. And that we did take their card, we can surveil. They don't have a surveil land. Let's see. Would be nice if I can draw a removal here, but either triumph on the snake. Maybe I want to do it on upkeep now. But I have like 6 lands left. I don't know, I cannot. Not a greatest draw. If they all block here, 7, 8, 10. I mean, this is a real card. Maybe I should have first prepared this guy, then attacked with this. But never mind. I really think this is a vibe. They did discard a creature. I'm just gonna pass. Okay, this was their draw. Really damn good draw. Ah, that is a lucky draw. I mean, it could be a protection spell for this guy and they're like thinking that they're winning with that in any way. Okay, that's a good draw. I'm still not gonna play the poet, I think. I think I gotta kill the Shade Lock and attack all. God damn it, maybe I do gotta play the poet. Virus, I did explain it. But to explain it again, I'm putting them on the board wipe in hand. I think this is a draw again. Okay, I'm gonna draw. Not attacking now, love it. Nude Graveyard. Have this one in any way. Land creature is nice. Okay, let's not make a mistake that I did last time. Let's first do this. Then go for the attack. Okay, it's -2/-2. Look at what they're leaving. But luckily for me, I have a creature land. And if it is -2/-2, I could play this guy as well. Play it, you coward. Play it. Show me the card that I did read that you have. Geometry in hand, have 2 slots. I'm gonna keep. Can I draw one mana rare that I have? Ah, I just gotta call it. Put the stops first. This land is not a bad one to awake. Since it can become a 2/4 with the counters later on, that's actually a sick combo. I'm gonna try the slot. Do they have Essence Scatter? They have it. Conductor, sure. Ah, if this land isn't a creature, you're right. I did misread it. You're right, you're right. I don't like to do anything while they have mana. Let's start with the attack. Could be run behind. Did I play that one? I did, Virus. Menacing slots. Draw, okay. This one is good. I'm gonna wait with Geometry for as long as we can, since I don't wanna risk it. I think playing cards is actually good against this color pairs in any way. Let's go for this. I don't think I need to use this yet. First attack. Now they're gonna blink, that's fine. Next turn the past mascot can start getting in as well. Ah, keep that a fractal. A big flyer. Noted. Yeah, melee is cool. Now the question is, where do I want to use this? I'm kind of thinking with past mascot, since it will gain this life as well. And then I just attack with all my stuff. On the slot doesn't make sense. Here it kind of does, but I don't know, it will never grow again. I'm just thinking here. I'm gonna keep on the bash. They have only one good block, the rest is like, what, eating past mascots? Okay, I wanna take creatures away from their board, so I'm killing a channeler. We're gonna get 2 more. And we do this. Hey, Berserk, you didn't need to, man. You didn't need to. I love that you did do the 3. I see the message there. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. On the play, missing a land drop. But if I do find one, I have a Sky Coach. Would I keep this? I have a lot of good curve out possibilities. This hand does seem really nice. What to do? I think I'm gonna mull. I have like the 1-drops, and 1-drops can be way better opening. Oof. Man, I even have the combo in hand, but I cannot play it. I'm gonna go to 5, I think. This hand is not doing anything. Oh man, okay. I think it's this. Needed a green here. A dance. Royal treatment. Okay, this is a soup of a deck. On the other side. I only had another green here, huh? Graphalian, sure. I think this trade is fine for me. I think I'm gonna first grow this once. Now I need a copy spell. That's my best draw. Like, I'm already on the top deck, which I don't like, but this is what it is. Did mulligan to 5 and cannot really be asking for much. No way I would ever block here. I should have played this first. Man, I'm making mistakes now. Should I let this resolve? They missed the land drop. I'm gonna let it resolve. I made a mistake. Should have played this first. They did attack first, so they maybe do have a trick. Mind into matter, searching for lands. Scientist is a land. Okay, target an opponent. This one will get a plus in any way. I can plus here, minus here. Okay, they have every color now. And they were stuck with mana, so now they have the mana. They had to make sure that the game will tap correctly, okay. Agony there. That's fine. think I don't use the grapple here. Do I play the land? If they do discard me, I still have a 6-drop, but I guess I have a mana here, so I guess I don't play it. They could have sand in the past. Let's see what they're gonna play. Moment of Reckoning, they don't have mana. They're targeting graveyard, so could be a return 2. That's a Tam. Studious. Double Tam deck, huh? And I think we got there. I don't even need a poet, but... wow. I guess I give it a go. Yes, I play the creature. I mean, I play the land so I can have the 1 mana up. I did say what I wanted to say. Immediately Tome Blast. No. Best Masquerade Emil. I think best because I might use the grapple next turn. Am I okay then 5 mana Tome Blasting this? Definitely am. Let's try the attack. Run behind here, that's really interesting. I'm gonna bottom it. Okay, level 1 is killing the Augmenter, let's see if they do that. Manually tapping, leaving the blue up. For a reasoning. Air Hike, okay. Them trying to tilt me is funny. What a clown. I love when my opponents are clown. I do just love that. Hello, Mr. Clown. It's your turn to play. That's fine. Sure. Can they are able on leaving the blue up? Mr. Clown does what now? Do they attack? It can be +3 toughness. Thinking, okay. Mr. Clown knows to think. Mr. Clown does not attack. Oops. Yeah. Oops. Okay, Mr. Clown. Good game. Good game. Good game. What is the clown gonna do now? Are they gonna move? Hey, Dabore! Thank you so much for the raid, man. We're playing against the clown of our opponent. They're emoting every single second. And they are on reasoning always leaving the blue up. Okay, so +0, +3, +1 power is 8. If I double block and this guy goes to 8, I kill it. Okay, Mr. Clown, what are we doing now? We are still casting it, interesting. We are bad at calculating while we are trying to tilt our opponent. I'm gonna say an oops. Because they would have killed that one in any way. Ugh, and I draw the punishment, okay. Here is one growth curve and a 9/9 coming at your face, Mr. Clown. They take it, thinking that that card is sticking in their hand, but guess what, Mr. Clown? It's in this card. As a land. Okay. So they had to draw a protection or a kill spell here. I'm gonna play an aggressive game of Magic. And I'm gonna say, your go, Mr. Clown. I don't know. I feel like a villain here because I got into the mental state of like emoting, but there has to be some justice for people that are like that. I don't know. But I became one of them now. I'm one of them. On the play, don't have anything else with this hand. Have a removal, possibly royal treatment. It's not the greatest hand, but it could draw out of it. Like we did see, our deck is pretty damn good on curving out, so mulliganing and hoping to get a 1-drop rare is something that I could maybe consider. Getting the 1-mana rare here, rather than not, is pretty big. Takes -1 card. I think I'm gonna mull this hand, even though it looks awesome. Our deck is way better. Yeah, there we go. It's in the hand. And we know this card is awesome. Do I keep a removal or Leuven? I think I keep Leuven, but I put the 1-drop down. I know this card wins the game, so we definitely are playing towards that. Shuffling and possibly having a 1-drop draw, I guess it's correct. Question is, do I find blue? Or do I search for a black? I think I go find black. This is the only creature spell. And the other spell I can play with a gray. If I draw a 3-drop creature, I cannot play it. I think it's black. Okay, rewarded. Yes. I mean, now I cannot play this one, but I think that's fine. I think the whole point is to try to cast this on curve. Soloist here, really good. And I did draw the blue. I think I'm more interested in slamming the evolution rather than this one. If they do have a bounce, I think it's fine. Interesting block. Think I'm gonna kill the channeler rather than the soloist. Play this and pass. Could be the essence scatter was up on their end. Yazdi, sure. Draw 2, discard. Low state land, okay. Did not discard essence scatter if they did have it. That's maybe a reasoning on playing Leuven here, but we will think about it. Since I did draw the land, I think I should play the Leuven here. Really do want to play around Essence Scatter as long as I can. They did leave that 2 mana up there with the Channeler, so I think it's better to play around it than go for Evolution and extend this one getting countered. Could be the hit of the argument in their hand, and they're considering whether on killing the Leuven or the Augmenter. They're passing, they're saying, hey, I don't need to make this decision, I can wait a turn. Okay. I am gonna try to rush the decision by doing this. Okay, this is allowed. And I'm gonna try to hardcast this. They do have the stroke. And I do have to attack. I don't think I can play around run behind. They don't have the run behind, that's pretty good. Though I'm not happy that the revolution did not resolve. Another land draw. So if I awake the Great Hall and attack with all, they definitely have the heated argument in hand. They can eat 2 pass, but they take 2. Can I win if they're at 2? Maybe if I do draw the removal. Or Poet Mascot. They're choosing to kill the pests and go down to 2 life. Now I guess we have a poet possibly out. Will I consider on doing the upkeep stop surveilling? Casey, it sounds like you are telling me that it's my fault. Okay. They draw this. Does this actually make the difference? Because now they gotta block here. They gotta block here, block here, block here. It actually makes the difference. That's actually pretty cool. But the question is, would I attack? But I cannot activate this, so yeah, I gotta attack all. They still have the option of double blocking the token, yeah. And then bouncing off the 2. But then the practice and the poet are the ones that could possibly kill them. Going down to 1 life. I'm gonna keep a land in hand, since it doesn't make the difference. That can actually kill the Great Hall. Second time that this has happened to me, where a rocket is actually making a bit tougher spot for me. Essence Scatter up. There we go. Okay, I gotta play a land and start making the dudes. If I would attack all, it is not as good, so here I gotta pass. Process there, pretty good, but we're gonna in response make a creature. All the damage they have done was by the soloist, which is kinda funny. You have 2 creatures in the graveyard, send in the pass to make sure the game will end. Let's tap the blue. And then let's go for making creatures. Guaranteeing that next turn, hey Oppo, you're there unless you can kill everything we have. Can they survive? I'm wondering. Is it a 4-4 attack any worth it with a 3-4? Can they double block? I think attacking here with all is correct, because then every creature has to be blocked. And like this one will have to go here and they will have to go under the boss when it comes to 4-4. So it's like 1-1 trading with one of these creatures, which is pretty damn good. It's trading with a soloist. I'm always taking this trade. Is this the box event? It is. And we done it. Nice. Slower hand, have the mana. Don't have the mana for mascot, but we have Emil removals. I think we can give it a go. Evolving Wilds for us. We can actually take the moment to go search for the blue, so we will have the fractional mascot mana up. Here I think it's better to play the Emil. I do want to make sure that I can use have a bite moment. Well, in this case, I think I'm better off doing Adventurous Eater. Let's see if they Essence Scatter it. They don't. And then target an opponent, target a creature, -1 this. Osteomancer. This could make another land. I could just go aggressive here, and I think I'm more interested on that. Let's go have a bite on Adventurous Eater. Let's deal 7. Pass mascot for them and pass. Isn't this like a free attack? I think it is. Let's actually go for the attack. And I guess here we go for making a land. Let's make a swamp. Could be a disdainful stroke. It is. And we won. Nice. Slower hand. Have a Wander Off, Send in the Pest and Sky Coach. Have a creature land. I think we can give it a go. Hello, Oppo. Anytime they say hello, they have a good hand. They would not say hello if they don't have a good hand. 101. Feed a Swarm discard, interesting. We'll have to take the 2. Question is this a free attack? I think it might be. I'm actually gonna attack. Bummer. They did read the bluff. Let's go and find the blue land. I don't think that the attack was big, but if the damage happens and life gain happens, it might end up on mattering. Now I think I'm interested on just exiling this while I can. And extend playing the 4-5. Demonstrator on their end. One here would actually matter because it would soak some damage. A non-token creature of their choice, okay. Unfortunately for us, they do have an Ajani's response as well. This is, we are way behind. They don't have a land drop? Nope. So all of the cards in hand are real. For us here, I think the best we can play is Newt and Slot, but we are dead to a removal in any way. So the question is around which removal do I want to play? I think I would rather play the Mascot to play around the -3/-3 they can possibly have. So let's go Mascot here. Like I said, removal kills us anyway. It's like trying to answer the question, which one are they more likely to have? They could have the Calamity, but why would they not use a Calamity over the responses, right? So I'm gonna play around the -3/-3. But yet again, if they had -3/-3, why not kill this one and keep the Ajani's response? A lot of questions that you gotta answer at a small time frame. I think it's way better to make a creature and play the 1/2. That will give me 4 blockers. Good game? Good game. Good game. Playing a Slot there was an option, but then I would not have enough creatures. And they smack my face. Better Dare Treater. I know who this is. I did find out this morning on who this is. This hand seems really good if it was a green in there. I'm not sure I should keep this. This is Glimmix, by the way. So we know we are gonna be up for a good game of Magic. Hand looks really sick if there was a green, but there is unfortunately no green, it's triple swamp. The game is asking me, do you want to keep this greedy hand and not draw a swamp and lose? I think I'm gonna mull. This one seems a bit better. I think I'm gonna keep and put a land down. Harmonized Trio, the first card they play. Into the Glass Fry. Here I did miss the land drop, which is not the greatest. They could start brainstorming us, but I think I gotta accept that. Okay, let's try this. Let's go and find... I'm wondering if I should go find blue. Like, I think second green in case this one dies. I think it should be second green. Second black kinda makes sense as well, but... I mean, let's go blue. I could draw the blue cards. I'm gonna pass. We played this game slow. We don't need to hurry up in any way. Sure, and they have a free brainstorm. Here a land would have been great. Brainstorm into 2 scholars. They have a free draw every time they leave the blue up. I could play the Slot. We could of course have a protection as well. Not the biggest fan of this attack, this removal here, but I think this disabling their draw is something that I would be interested in. They do have the chase as well. Okay, so that means that I do want to attack here. Wrangler is great. Miss the land drop again. This blue land is kinda hurting me here. But what has to happen has to happen. They're of course not blocking. Well, I think this has to happen in any way. Wrangler most likely will just win them the game if they copy something big. Here I'm taking a lot of damage. 2 damage to everything twice. Or 7 billion. Again, missed the land drop. Gotta play the 3-2. I mean 2-3, not 3-2. Think I'm always blocking. Come on, a land. I'm gonna die with cards in hand. The worst way to lose the game of Magic. And I think that does it. Damn it. Lost twice for the box, but it is okay. Happy that we did win one. I mean, it's okay. You win some, you lose some. Cannot win them all. I'm still happy we won one box. Cannot complain about getting one. So yeah. Let's claim.